So I have a confession to make. I am addicted to personality tests. I have taken them all, from Myers-Briggs to the DISC to the Enneagram and Strength Finders to a bunch of others that I don't remember off the top of my head, but I've probably taken them. But there's one that has been so incredibly powerful for me that I decided to bring it into my own coaching practice, and I wanted to share it with you here today. So this is the Core Value Index, or the CVI for short. It's an incredibly powerful assessment that shows who you are and how you show up in this world. It's so amazingly accurate that over 97% of the time, if you retake it, you get the same exact answers. Not a lot of other tests can say that. So these behind me are my results. So first we have at the top here, this sort of 4x4 grid. And you can see my number one here is the merchant at 27. And so the merchant here is all about the core value called love, which is not really romantic love so much as it is like human connection and bonding and that type of thing. And it's also tied very much in with the truth. So truth tied with love in a sort of community, bringing people together kind of way. My second one here, the innovator, is all about innovation, as you might be able to guess from the name. How do I make existing things better for everyone? And then over here on the left side, my next one here, big drop off, is the builder. This is the get shit done people, for lack of better words. They see something needs to be done and they go do it. But there's a big drop off between my innovator and my merchant. So the bigger the gap between these numbers, the harder it is to tap into that element. It's not to say that I don't do things or I can't get things done, but it's a lot more difficult. And then last but not least here is the banker. The banker is all about knowledge. It's all about information. It's all about ensuring that all of those pieces of information are gathered in a way that everybody can access. So it's about equity, it's about information, those types of things. And you can see it's my smallest one in total. I could go around all of the outside as well because it's the combination of multiple different ones, but that's going to be a different discussion for another day, including this information right down here. It gets really juicy really quick. So what do you do with this information once you have it? Well, to be honest, for me, it was a way to give language to why I felt the certain ways that I felt. Specifically, in my case, in a job situation. When I took it, I had been laid off a year prior from a job that I was frankly miserable at. And I didn't know why. I didn't understand why. And it was because the types of tasks, the types of activities were really in that banker builder, the very low score side of my personality. I wasn't tapping into the other side. I wasn't tapping into innovation or community or anything like that. And so I felt physically drained. I wasn't being energized. I was being challenged in all of the wrong ways. So if this sounds interesting to you, if you're like, how do I find this information out? Well, you're in luck, because that's what I do. I give these types of tests to people, I talk through their results, and I help them craft how to be better humans because of that information. So if that's interesting to you, send me a message. I'd love to chat.